Welcome, JW Strugglers, to another edition of JW Struggle. Yes, you're here, I'm here, we're here together, and I wanted to make a short video because I have been talking to a lot of different people lately, a lot of different people from all over the world, which is exciting. I mean, it's exciting. I just talked with a highly intelligent man in Alabama, and he's wanting to fade, and he knows what he's got to do, and he's going to do it. And he had a few questions, and really he just wanted to talk, and I think here's somebody else that you know, kind of shares and knows the same things, to kind of emphasize to him, I'm not the crazy one. You know what? Watchtowe, they're the crazy ones. The Jehovah's Witness religion is not normal. We may have been raised in it. We may have been in it for decades or our entire life. It's not normal. And sometimes we just need to hear that. We need to talk to somebody just to get confirmation and affirmation, and it's totally healthy and it's good. And lately I had a lady contact me from an Asian country, and she is lonesome, and she wishes that there was other former witnesses there that she could get in contact with. And I commiserate with her. I gave her some advice, some tips, and that's really what I want to talk to you about. Oh, 3 people from Australia I've been corresponding with in just the last couple of weeks. One of them is a young person who wants to get out. They want to try to help their parent to get out. And I mean, it just makes my day when I talk to people like that. I caught up with a friend of mine who his situation is getting much, much worse. He's in Florida, but you know what? The universe is on his side, and I really believe that, because the universe is on the side of people that are trying to be free, people that are trying to live positive lives where we're not judging others. And I think that 2015 is going to be really good for him. And there's another friend of mine in the South, in the United States, that's going through a horrible legal battle. Terrible, terrible legal battle. His Jehovah's Witness wife is trying to take his child away, framing mischief by law, as the wording is in the King James Bible, trying to use the power of the elders. He actually had a global positioning device, a GPS device, secretly planted on his car, and it turns out that an elder was the one that did it. Can you freaking believe that? You know what? This is a dirty tricks squad religion. This is a dirty tricks religion. It's just like Scientology. It's just like extreme fundamentalism. It's just like extreme Mormonism. They will smear. They will discredit. They will lie. They will do anything to protect their good name and protect the truth. So I'm getting all these people lately that are touching base with me. I also spoke with a fabulous guy from Trinidad, and we did an interview, and you're going to get to hear his interview hopefully next week sometime. So all these things are happening. You know, people are getting out. They are escaping en masse. E-N-space-M-A-S-S-E. They are getting out. And the Watchtower can't stop the bleeding. They're trying. Kingdom halls, you go into a kingdom hall, most of the folks in there are getting older and older and older. And the young people they do have are completely zombified. They don't want to be there. Almost every teenager in there sitting there like this because they don't want to be there. They don't want to be there, right? And as soon as they get out on their own, they're probably not going to be there. And that's a good thing. And if you ever want to say hallelujah to something, say it to that. So what I wanted to get to is I've been repeating myself when these folks contact me And I want to say it here and now in this short video. If you're getting out, where can you go to find other former witnesses? Where can you go for support? Okay? There's places you can go for support. So let's talk about that. If you're getting out, you need contact. You need human contact. It feels good, right? To shake, to hug, to just reach out and touch another person and to connect and talk to another person that's going through what you're going through. Okay, obviously, if you live in Timbuktu, it might, or you have to stay in super stealth mode. A lot of times you don't have to stay in a super stealth mode as much as you think, but, a lot of us are a little paranoid when we're getting out, and you know what? You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out that you don't have to be quite that paranoid about it, but until you do, you're gonna, and that's okay. So what can you do? Well, you can reach out in a number of ways. There's a website called Meetup.com, and that would be meetup.com, Meetup.com. And that is a website, not a dating site. As soon as you hear the name, some people think it's for singles. No. If you're interested in hiking, volleyball, crochet, chess, juggling, whatever, go to meetup.com, type in your location in the world and what you're interested in. And you will see, is there anybody that lives within 10 miles, 20 miles, 50 miles, 100 miles of me that's interested in hiking, racquetball, basket weaving, or, more relevant, Jehovah's Witnesses or ex-Jehovah's Witnesses support. We need support. Every single one of us that escapes this cult needs support. I need it. You need it. We all need it. Maybe that's why you're on this video right now, because even though you already know that it's a bunch of baloney, you think, you know what? I'm going to come on and see what Eric has to say. And my friends, my YouTube friends, Londo and Evie and Mike and Kim and Cedars and Stephanie and Louise and all these cool people that are making videos. Joel, there's so many cool people. Tom, you know who you are, man. I love your stuff. You're crazy, you're wild, and you are like Rain Man when you get on there. So there's people out there that can support us. Now, seeing somebody like me talk to you, it ain't the real thing. I can't talk back to you. Huh? What'd you say? What? No, see, I can't hear you. So find people in your area. I really think this is important. In my area, look, if you are in California, if you are in the coastal areas of California where I live, you know what? Drop me a line. Let's arrange a meetup. It's important to do this. Now, you can find people and you can interact. You can have a coffee with them. You can have a meal. I have people, I have about 5-6 XJW friends in my area, and we have a barbecue and we visit and we commiserate, and it's healthy and it's fun too. It's very fun. Once a year, I go to Lake Tahoe, California, and there's about 50 of us every year that show up from far-flung places throughout the United States. Hopefully we can get more this year. It's going to be July 10th through 12th. July 10th through 12th, 2015. Start saving your pennies. Start saving your pennies instead of saving up to go to some ridiculous, boring convention, regional convention. Go to the TTATT Fest. Some people call it Apostafest. Fest. That's okay. TTATT Fest, Apostafest Fest 2015. Go to that and meet some people and make some friends and get some phone numbers and some email addresses. But if you can't do that, you might find some people on Meetup, especially if you're fortunate to live in a larger area. Now, if that doesn't work, you can turn to places like Craigslist. Craigslist is a website that lets you buy and sell things and advertise other things. There's classified ads on there. You can put one on there and say, I have gotten out of the Jehovah's Witnesses. I have questions. I am here to support and I'm looking for support. If there's any of you that have been disfellowshipped, contact me. Make an email, make an anonymous email just for that. You can be as undercover as you want to be. Go to Hushmail, hushmail.com. No one can trace that email. It is untraceable. It really is. Go to Hushmail, make an account. It's free. Use that email, but connect with people. The excellent forum, jehovahswitness.net. It's filled with lots of nets and fruits and nuts and a lot of funny, interesting people. Some of them are a little prickly, but I've made a lot of good connections and good friends there. Go to that location. In fact, that is how I found two of my closest friends. I was on there one evening a couple of years ago, and somebody put, "I'm in this area, and I'm wondering if anybody else is in this area." And lo and behold, I was in that area. And I messaged them, and it was fantastic. In fact, one of the people that I ended up meeting, I interviewed. He's my good friend Eric Ramos. Check out his interview. I'll put it in the description. And he and I knew each other when we were at Bethel. We knew each other when we were out of Bethel and in the same circuit for a little while. And I had lost touch with him and hadn't seen him for 10 years. And then lo and behold, he got out before me. He's definitely smarter than I am in certain areas. There's no question about it. And now we're excellent friends, and we get together on a regular basis. So use social media. Go to Facebook. There is hundreds of XJW support groups on Facebook. Have you thought about that? Have you tried that? Go to Facebook, get a fake account, an anonymous account if you need to. If that's what you have to do, then do it. Get on there and then say, "Look, I'm in Timbuktu. I am in such and such an area, and I would really appreciate a chance to talk to somebody. You know what? Dinner's on me. I will buy you dinner. Let's talk." You will find people to talk to. And the simple reason is there's millions of ex-Jehovah's Witnesses. There's hundreds of thousands that are actively trying to clean out the Watchtower mindset out of their heads. And there's tens of thousands of them that are on Facebook doing their part in the vast apostate army, as it has been sometimes called. Which at first I didn't like that phrase and that moniker, and now I love it. So reach out to these folks, find them. All right, if none of those avenues work for you, don't give up, don't quit. Continue to post messages, flyers locally in your area, and also find people online and get yourself a little bit of technology, okay? Get yourself a computer, a laptop, a tablet, a smartphone, and get a free Skype account. Get on Skype and start talking to these folks. Talk to these different people. And you know what? It's like they're in your front room. It's just like they're in their front room. I Skyped with my good friend Joel last night. He had a special report to give me about something amazing that he did recently. He related it. And it's a good video. It might be a little controversial, but that's nothing new for me and for a lot of you folks. I'm going to get that online in another week or two. But then after we got done with the special report and we were hit stop on the recorder, I just kept going. He kept going. We talked for another 20, 30 minutes, and Joel thanked me over and over. In fact, he was ready to send me flowers and chocolates. He appreciated me talking to him so much. Well, okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it was fun. It was encouraging. So do that. It doesn't matter what continent they're on. It doesn't matter where they're at. You can talk to people that way. So do that, and I guarantee you, it will fill that empty Watchtower hole that has been left there as you get out, and it will be therapeutic and it will help you. That is something that I can guarantee you it will, because it just works for people over and over and over again, and it's part of good mental health. We all need friends. We all deserve to have friends and to pick up new family members. Jesus said that if you leave fathers or mothers or houses or brothers for him, you're going to get those back. And I truly believe in that sentiment, in that truism. you're going to get it back. You're going to get it back. One, excuse me, one person that was interested in touching base with me emailed me and said he felt like Job in the proverbial sense that he got back everything that he had lost when Watchtowe took it away from him in the shunning process. So I just think things like that are just, I mean, it's just delightful to hear. I'm backing in again. You caught me. It's delightful to hear. And look, you can do it. We can do it. Try those things. Give me some feedback and let me know how it worked for you. Thanks again, strugglers. We'll see you next time. Boop.